Hey there, Brian here with Bangkok Musings. A couple of days ago, I decided to replace my unibody MacBook Pro mid-2012. I love the laptop, but it was about time it had to be replaced. It was already 8 years old. I remember I bought it brand new. Editing videos on the machine had become painful. I traded it in and got a newer MacBook Pro. I was coming from like this machine that was like so big to the newer MacBooks that are so slim, thin, slender, and very light to carry around. The difference in performance between the two machines was huge. I mean, the newer MacBook Pros come with SSDs, and that's what I want to talk about today. So the SSD reads information on it like instantaneously as compared to the hard drives, which the disk has to spin around while the headers look for the data you're trying to locate, right? So I decided, how about you also go out and buy an SSD for my PC. I also have an HP Notebook 2000. It's only 4 years old, but it started becoming like so slow, and I was like, how about I also get an SSD for my PC? So I went out and got this hard drive. It's a 500 gig SSD. So what I want to do, I want to put it in my PC. I want to clone it so that I don't have to reinstall any program. I don't want to lose any data whatsoever. So I'm going to clone it, and I'm going to invite you to join me as I go about the steps on cloning my hard drive. Then we'll do it together, alright? So stay tuned. So one thing I forgot to mention, I used Macrium Reflect software. This is the one I used to do the cloning of my hard drive onto the SSD. So when I plugged in my hard drive, it showed down here, the SSD, it showed down here. Then I just chose clone this disk. Then I just highlighted all these, drag them and drop them onto the SSD. Then you just choose next. I have to have recorded that, but maybe I'll do that on a different hard drive. But yeah, this Macrium Reflect, it's free. It gives you like 7 days to use, which is more than enough. 1.5 hours later, it's almost about to finish cloning the hard drive, so let's keep on waiting. Wow, almost 2 hours in. I think the process is just about to finish. We're at 95%. Okay, so it's finished doing the cloning. It's taken 1 hour 48 minutes and 47 seconds. So what I want to do right now, I want to restart my computer with the boot device selected as the cloning device, as the SSD. Then I'll let you know. Well, for my computer, I first remove the battery to get access of this panel. I gently pry it out. Just screw here. So this is also a good time if you want to replace your RAM. You can also do the same. I'm currently using HDD RAM, 4GB, so I don't need to upgrade my RAM at the moment. I want to access the hard drive, which is in this section here. So I've already backed up, I've already cloned my hard drive onto the SSD, so I just want to slot it in and plug and play. Okay, here is my 500GB HDD. Just hold it gently from the sides and lift it up. It's not secured by anything. When you're pulling this out, make sure you're really careful. Just try to like evenly pull it out all the way. There we go. So now what we need to do, we need to get this protector out of this hard drive. Gently get it out. Come out here. There we go. This still has data, so what I'm gonna do when I'm successful, I'm gonna erase this one and it's gonna be my backup hard drive. Okay, one of my backup hard drives. Okay, so let's put this back in. Let's put this back. Excuse me. There we go. So we're just gonna do it in reverse, how we took out the hard drive. This is how we're gonna put this one back in. At least you can never really confuse how this one goes in, because there's one short end and there's a long end, so it sort of like guides you on how to put it in. There we go. Then you slowly put it into place. We don't want to rush anything. I think that's secure enough. Then put the covers back. Oopsie. Screw everything back into place. I wish I'd bought a new battery for my laptop, because this battery is dead. And this cover goes right here. Slot the battery back in. Good to go. Plug in the power. Boop. That's just a warning for my battery. So let's see. Booting up. This is a good sign. It's installing its previous updates. I'd been withholding to restart. Oh, there we go. And that took like about 3 seconds, I think. Cool. So everything is back. All the information is back. My 2 partitions are here. Right. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quickly restart it and restart the computer and see how long it's gonna take to boot from the off bit. Power update and no, I don't want to do that. I bought this case for the hard drive so as to be able to use it as an external hard drive. It still has many other uses. I'm happy to say that my PC runs far much better than before. The only thing I forgot to do was to run a disk test on the HDD before I replaced it, so that I do the comparison between the HDD and the SSD, but I can clearly tell the performance has greatly improved. And the boot time has also been reduced to less than 10 seconds. I'm not kidding, it's like literally less than 10 seconds. Initially I used to wait for almost a minute from the time you push the power button up until it boots up. Like really, it was that bad. So anyways, should you go ahead and replace your HDD with an SSD? I would say if you can, yes, please go ahead and do so. You're definitely going to give your computer like many more years of use thanks to the little upgrade. Thank you for joining me today, and please allow me to apologize for the blurriness on part of my video. That was totally unexpected. The camera totally refused to autofocus. If you liked the video today, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please go ahead and hit the subscription button. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Muchos.